Hey guys, welcome back to Coaster Brothers. In today's video, we are going to be going over my summer trip plans for the 2022 summer through the beginning of June to the end of August. It is summer now, meaning school's going out, and I'm going to be going on so many trips, guys, this summer. I'm going to be crossing 200 credits, maybe even making it to 250. I don't know. We have so many trips planned. We're going to be vlogging them, all sorts of stuff. So basically in today's video, I'm going to be going over each month. Now, please remember that only 2 of these trips are finalized. Some of them aren't finalized yet, so they will be moved around. But this is just a little concept. On my Instagram, I do updates on my trips and stuff, or at least I will. So follow my Instagram, coaster_brothers, for updates on all my YouTube videos and my trip plans and stuff. And I'll probably mention some of that in a couple of videos. And also, guys, for all these new videos coming out this summer, if you want to be notified for them, there's a lot of vlogs, reviews, first reactions, a bunch of coaster related stuff. Please subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications so you'll be notified whenever new coaster content comes your way. So let's start with the month of June. Now in June, we have 2 separate trips. Our first trip begins on Wednesday the 8th when we take a plane to Philadelphia. From Philadelphia, we'll drive to Jackson, New Jersey and spend 2 days at Six Flags Great Adventure. Here, I'll be able to get my first rides back on El Toro after its retracking, and I'll be able to snatch a ride on Medusa, the new rethemed from Bizarro. Then the next day, after the 2 days at Great Adventure, we're going to be headed over to Hershey Park for a couple of days. This is a new park. We'll be getting some new credits like Sky Rush and Candymonium and the new Jolly Rancher remix, as well as Sky Rush and some other great coasters. So we'll be spending 2 days at Hershey Park. Now, Monday is going to be travel day because we got to head to the other side of Pennsylvania to go to Kennywood, which is a smaller amusement park, but it has a couple of great coasters like Steel Curtain and Phantom's Revenge. And it's mainly Phantom's Revenge that I want to go to Kennywood, an amazing Morgan Hyper coaster that has been on my bucket list. If you watch my last video, you'll notice that Phantom's Revenge wasn't on the bucket list video. That's because I forgot to include it, but it is on my bucket list, and I am going to be getting to it very, very soon. So I am really excited, and it just got a brand new paint job, so now it's purple. So that would be concluding the trip. We'd be heading back Wednesday. Now, originally, we were supposed to include the next half of this trip, just connected to these 3 parks that we're going to, except it turns out there was a lot of stuff that needed to be done this week for the 15th, 16th, 17th. There's a lot of work that needed to be done, and the following week. So I am busy then, but then we're going to be resuming the trip on Friday the 24th when we take a plane into Indiana to go to Holiday World for Voyage and Thunderbird and some great coasters. Holiday World is a very small amusement park, but it has very outstanding roller coasters like Voyage and Thunderbird. And we'd be spending 1 day there, that Saturday, and then we'd be spending 2 days at Kings Island and 3 days at Cedar Point, the America's roller coaster, the thrill capital of the world, the best coasters on the planet, Steel Vengeance, Maverick, Millennium Force. You get the gist. So that's June. That's June. We come back Friday, July 1st. And obviously, we're not going to any amusement parks for 4th of July weekend. That is the worst time to go to amusement parks because it would be packed. I made this mistake by going to Six Flags New England for 4th of July weekend. It was hideous. It was hideous. You know that very long road that you drive down? If you're coming from Springfield, there's a very long road that you drive down along the river. That entire road is backed up for miles, and the park reached maximum capacity. So I am not making that mistake again. I'm just going to be planning trips that weekend. However, there are a couple more trips in July. So that's June. Everything in June is already finalized. And I actually originally had plans to go to Six Flags Fiesta Texas for Dr. Diabolical's opening day, which was set to be for June 11th, except it's completely unclear whether that's the official opening date. And it doesn't seem like it because as of June 4th, they still haven't started testing, nor have they released the official real-time POV, not just the animated POV. So I doubt it's opening June 11th, and I didn't want to waste my time going to Fiesta Texas if it's not going to be open then. Whenever it opens, I'm definitely going to be going. I just don't know when that'll be. So I'm not going to be including the Texas trip in this summer trip plans video, just simply because I have no idea when it's going to happen. But when that trip does happen, I'm going to be going to Six Flags Fiesta Texas, Six Flags Over Texas, SeaWorld San Antonio, and probably Silver Dollar City as well in Missouri. And yeah, that's basically the plan. I just don't know when that's going to happen. So that trip is going to happen this summer. I just don't know when, so I'm not going to be including it in the calendar plans. So let's move on to July. Now in July, we have a lot of trips. Starting on July 8th, we will be traveling to Canada, a completely different country, to go to Canada's Wonderland, one of the larger Cedar Fair parks, offering 17 thrilling coasters. Now, while we may be traveling on the 8th, we're probably going to have some time at night to go to Canada's Wonderland on the 8th, but Saturday and Sunday are going to be our main days at the park. We're going to be snatching some credits, getting on a Giga Coaster, Leviathan, and a couple of other great coasters like Yukon Striker, Behemoth, and then Monday we'll be heading back. Now, I'm leaving this next week, the 18th, 19th, 20th, that whole week, blank. I didn't plan anything for then, just in case that'll be when I go to Texas, just in case that's the time I go to Texas. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be going to Texas in August, though, whether Dr. Diabolical opens in July or not. But the real major standout trip is the southern trip I'm going on. That includes Busch Gardens Williamsburg, King's Dominion, Dollywood, and Carowinds. Now, we're going to start things off on Sunday when we travel over to the south. We're going to be starting things off in Virginia for Busch Gardens Williamsburg. Now, I've already been to Busch Gardens Williamsburg. This is just going to be a routine trip back. I'm going to be riding Pantheon in the summer. It's probably going to be hauling like crazy. And we'll have 2 days there. I wasn't able to get on Griffin the last time I went, so I'll probably be able to get on it this time. Then King's Dominion on Wednesday. Then a travel day all the way out to Tennessee, where we're going to be going to Dollywood. And Dollywood is an amazing park. It has Lightning Rod. It has Wild Eagle. Just Dollywood seems like such an amazing park, mainly for Lightning Rod, but also the scenery and theming put into the park just looks really nice. It just looks like a really nice park to go to. So we're going to be spending 1.5 days there, I guess. So Dollywood's going to be the 30th and probably half of the 29th also. But I've heard there's a lot of great alpine coasters in Tennessee that go through the Smoky Mountains and some cool forests and stuff. So I'll be trying to get on some of those if they're in the area, like Pigeon Forge or something. I don't know, just some in the area. We're going to be spending the day just scavenging around Tennessee, trying to find some alpine coasters and get on those, because alpine coasters do count as credits. So I am really excited to do that. That might not happen depending on time, but hopefully it does. And then this trip brings us into August. So on the 31st of July, we're going to be traveling over to North Carolina and South Carolina to visit Carowinds. And this brings us into August. Now, to continue in August, we have Carowinds on the 1st and 2nd. Now, I'm going to be riding one of my most wanted bucket list coasters, which is Fury 325. In many enthusiasts' opinion, this is the best B&M and the best Giga Coaster of all time. And I think I will agree once I ride it, because I've looked at the POV. This thing looks insane. It looks like the most intense B&M ever. It just looks so compact. It has such a crazy layout. It doesn't focus on airtime, at least it looks like, but it probably throws in some surprising airtime moments and stuff. So 2 days at Carowinds, That's going to be really awesome. Then I travel home on the 3rd. And then we have a couple of important things, non-coaster related, going on the 6th and 7th. And then I'm leaving these 2 next weeks blank because I think that's when we'll do the Texas trip. Again, I am not sure. And then I have a far-fetched trip idea that might not happen, probably won't happen, but it is an idea. And that is a Midwestern trip idea. There'll be a lot of plane travel, 4 different planes, and that would be for Silverwood in Idaho, then California's Great America for 2 days, and then Lagoon in Utah. And I know it is far-fetched, but I am going to try and make it happen. Again, probably won't happen. It might happen in like a more chopped up. But again, I'm going to try my hardest to make that very far-fetched trip happen. And yeah, so that's my summer trip plans. A lot of it isn't finalized, but a lot of it is finalized. We got a bunch of trips, a bunch of new credits, and with all these different trips, guys, you can expect near daily videos with reviews, vlogs, so much stuff, guys, on-ride POVs, like you can just expect so much coaster content to come out this summer. All right, guys. So that was my summer trip plans revealed for all of you guys. I hope you guys are excited for those videos, for those trips and all that, because a lot of videos are going to be coming out, reviews, so much stuff, guys. And guys, I would love to know what you guys are doing this summer, even non-coaster related. Let me know in the comments. If you're going to any of these parks this summer, let me know. Maybe we could even meet up. I don't know. It just depends on when you guys are going to be going there. But if there is a time where you are going to an amusement park at the same time I am, I would be glad to meet up and ride some coasters with you. And as always, guys, stay on the thrill side of life.